What's up, everybody? This is Mike at Fouch Fabs, and today I wanted to do a video for the do-it-yourselfers. I know people don't always want to call my shop or anybody else's shop or any professional of that matter and have them come out to their house and do a simple little repair. One, because it's simple repair. You can do it yourself in 10 minutes. Whereas if you call a company, you're going to have to pay a trip charge out there. Most of them have a minimum fee that you're going to have to pay. So, you're looking at $150, $200 just to have somebody come out and fix a small little repair. So what I'm going to do today is give you 2 repairs you can do yourself on your granite and quartz countertops. I've got some different variations of stone here, and I'll show you how it works on each one of them. The first one I'm going to show you how to do it yourself repair is chipping in the top. A deep chip, a hole, a puncture, or something in the top. On the edge, that's a different beast. I can do a video on that at another time. But today we're going to focus on something on the top surface. The second thing I'm going to show you how to do it yourself is the main thing people are worried about when they get granite, quartz, or marble, and that's staining. They talk about sealers, sealing it every so often to prevent stains. The quartz marketing department says quartz is unstainable, it's maintenance free. So I've already put that to the test in some other videos, so I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we're going to touch base on that again today. So here we go. I'm going to start, like I said, with the chip. I was going to make the chip with a engraver, but I didn't want to spend all day on this video, so we're just going to go ahead and pull out the big boys and make us a hole. It's going to be easier on the quartz, of course, because quartz is softer to drill, and the granite's harder. So I've got a dark quartz, I've got a light quartz, I've got a dark granite, and I've got a light marble. So let's see what happens with this. Normally I'd run it with water, but I don't want to get it wet because my glue won't stick if I do. I got a hole there and a hole there. I'm going to make a bigger hole in these over here with this one. Try to make a bigger hole. Now, that's a pretty good size hole too. So, what I'm going to use to fill these holes with, and I'll go get the magazine to show you. This stuff is called Hot Stuff Instant Adhesives. You have the actual adhesive itself, and then it comes with a spray accelerator. Any one of these adhesives are $9.95. The accelerator in an aerosol is $9.95. So for 20 bucks, you can have what you need. This book is a Braxton & Bragg magazine. They have a website, www.braxtonandbragg.com, or you can call their number, 800-575-4401. They're really good about getting your orders to you, normally within a day. So they're real good about that. So this is our aerosol here. And these are our glues. This is really thin here, it's like water, but it sets up super fast. This is middle of the road. It's not as thin as water, but it's not like super thick. This is like molasses thick here, but it takes longer to harden up. So you'll want to use something like this or this in the bigger holes. In small little holes and cracks, you can use this. So all you're gonna do, the way I do it, I spray my adhesive in there first. Now of course it's dirty in there. I'm not gonna spend all the time cleaning it out and all that. I'm just gonna show you how to feel it. So we can put some of this super thin stuff in there. All right. See how thin that was? And then I'll spray the top side with the adhesive. And you're gonna be able to see that hole because I didn't clean it up and put color in it and all that. Dark hole right here. Let's go with the medium in this one. We're gonna try that one. These are bigger holes here. I'll spray them and wipe them out real fast. Because and then this one here. So let's go with the super thick one. On this one here, I'll have to open it. It's brand new. I always hit it with the accelerator first. And then see how thick that one is. So we're gonna get that in there. Want to make sure it's to the brim, but you don't want to put too much because this stuff is hard to get off. Alrighty, and I don't know, we'll try the thin in this big one just to see how it works. Thin, so thin it runs on you. Got to put a little of the medium in there too because that thin's just running out. Alright, so this is considered an instant glue. It don't take a long time to set up and dry. But if you got big globs of it, sometimes they're dry on the outside and not in the center. I just put my finger in that one. That wasn't totally dry. But it seems like that first one there that's real dirty is dry. So you're gonna grab a razor blade like this and you'll start working it and you'll find out if it's dry pretty fast. See how hard that stuff is? It's as hard as the stone. Quartz, anytime you use a razor blade on it, it puts marks. I tell people that when they say quartz is maintenance free and stain resistant. Anytime I'm scraping something, I like to spray it with a little denatured alcohol. It softens up whatever I'm spraying, but you don't have to have that at home if you don't want to. Alright, this one's filled. It's dark and dirty. Or I didn't clean it out in its white quartz. That's the metal from the tool and all that. So really you're going to want to put some color or something in that one. But we did fill the hole up. This one here is what I put my finger in. So let's see how it turned out. You run through your razor blades pretty quick. I hope you're seeing how tough this stuff is. that one there. Turned out pretty good. Alright, now let's go down to these. That one there's still a little bit wet. That one there's still a little wet too. So I don't know if you noticed on these, but anytime you do this, your first scrape, it'll leave little pits and holes in it. I always do a secondary coat. So I go with the medium, put just a little drip on there like so. And then I try to spread this one out thin so that I'm not scraping my life away on it. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing to this one here. Little drop. Something I want to mention here real fast that I didn't mention in the beginning. Do not ever, I don't care how big of a man you think you are, how tough you think you are, or how careful you think you are. Don't ever in your life use this and this, or that and that, or that and that, without using these. If you do, you might as well have you a razor blade nearby to cut your fingers apart. Or have your wife standing handy to rush you to the hospital to get your hands separated. Because it will glue you together, and it will glue you together fast. And God knows if you get it on your hand and have to go use the bathroom real quick, you're going to be in bad trouble. This one here, it's still a little bit wet. If you remember, these were bigger holes. And I put more in there. So what I do in this case is, as long as it's mostly set up, I'll go ahead and try to scrape it, because a lot of times you got to get back into that center to get the accelerator in it. So we're going to scrape this one real quick. And if you notice, I always use my razor blade like that. Try to not use it like that, because you will grab it underneath and yank it right out. That one there was very not dry, because it pulled out really fast. That's a surefire way to know you're not dry. Alright, so now I've got back down to the center. I'm going to hit it with the accelerator again. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to hit it with this medium. I'm going to hit this one with medium. I'm going to spread her out just a hair. Spread her out just a hair. Top side. While that's setting up, we're going to go right back over here and scrape our second coating down on this one. That one there is totally filled, dark and ugly as can be. You can definitely see where it's at, but it's totally filled. This one here, That one there, totally filled, totally. And I don't think, if you didn't know where that one was at, you would really notice it. You can see where I skipped across the top, but we're not doing surface polish today. Alright, let's see if these are dry yet. Alright, these are dry now. So we're gonna hit them. In that one. They're both, I'd say 80%. And this one here, you can still see, I don't have a Sharpie on me, but if I did, you can use the Sharpie and darken up your little light spots that you have on it. I'm gonna fill in the holes just one more time, and then we'll move on to our second do-it-yourself. I don't want to keep rushing these and spending all our time on it. I may run and get a Sharpie later, but you can take a Sharpie and put it on your light spots in your darker stone, and it'll make it camouflage better. Alright, the next thing I told you we was going to do is stains. Alright? Before we started on that first one, I put some sealer on 2 of these. Let's see. I put it on this one here. I just wanted to give it a little time to soak in and dry. This is a piece of marble. And then I put it on this one here. Pretty sure. Both off. And I'll put it on that one there because that one's a little darker looking. So, stains. Main thing customers are concerned about. Any of y'all drink these little powdered drinks you put in water? I was drinking a cherry one the other night at my house. And I got it all over the refrigerator and everything else. I was like, this is a good thing to make a video about, because if any of y'all mess with this, it's really stainy. So the cherry's bad. I was hoping the grape would be just as bad. So a little bit. All right, and as you can see, that's not going to stain too bad. So you got to add some water here. Add a little water to this one. What's going on, Pete? That's my buddy Pete. Stopped by to see me. He installs for us on a Friday.
So, brought you a Sharpie.
Gracias, amigo. I think that should work pretty good for some staining. Alright, now the second stain I wanted to do, anybody watching my other videos, y'all kind of know how I roll. We're going to use some ink. Straight out the ink pen's womb. Might have took too much out of this one. Alright. So we got ink straight out the womb. So as you can see, that's a pretty good spot. Now, just think of what you do if you just paid about $5,000 for your countertops and you walk in and your child had his friend next door come over and he's taking an ink pen and rubbing it all over your brand new white countertops. What would you do? Would you want to strangle the child? I'm gonna grab me another glove so I don't mess up what I'm doing. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wipe it off and see what kind of stain penetration we got. I'm thinking on the two that we sealed. I think the sealer might protect it, we'll see. And then again on the quartz we're gonna see how maintenance free they are. So, alright, just regular dry paper towels, guys. So, smiley face come off pretty good. Yeah, smiley face come off pretty good with that quartz. You can still see a little bit of it. It's still got a little purpley tint. Ink pen, not so much. I wonder if the lesson in this video will be don't get ink on your countertop. So I still do see just a little bit of the purple in this one that we sealed. I should have brought the cherry. The cherry stains a lot more. Trust me, I know. Ink pen. Still on there. I'm gonna right off of that one pretty good. Ink pen, not so much. Whew. Alright. Not so much on the ink pen. You can definitely, I know for sure this one's once sealed. Now see how that one's darker where it was wet and that one's not? That kept it from soaking in and getting it wet. Sealer did. Bam. Alright, first thing we're going to use, straight up soap and water. Dawn dish soap and water. What I tell all my customers to clean with. Let's see how that works. So, first we're going to do on this piece of marble here. We'll spray her on there. Remember, this is marble with the sealer on it. Well, not too bad. There's still a bluish tint to it where the ink was. Maintenance free right here, baby. give it another squirt to see if it helps. It's negative. Alright. This is the granite that had the sealer on it. Let me get a fresh paper towel. Drop contaminate. This is the granite that had the sealer on it. Luna Pearl, I run it on special pretty often. You can still see some of that ink pen. I was hoping it just wiped right off, but it didn't. That's just a non-seal. Definitely tell the difference in the sealed and the non-sealed. Can y'all?
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Alright, that's soap and water. Dawn just soap and water. Alright. That was our first. Second, you can use, if it's not a really bad stain, you can use denatured alcohol. It does a pretty good job of taking, you know, medium stains off. So, see what happens, y'all. You can buy denatured alcohol at Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. Say that seal worked pretty good. That's marble. So it's stuff you gotta be really careful with, so they say. And it's really absorbent, holds stains really badly. So y'all see the alcohol pretty much sprayed it right the heck off. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty stoked about that. Alright. New paper towel, denatured alcohol on the -3 quartz. Alright, I took some of it off. Still gonna want to strangle that kid, I'm pretty sure. Sealed Luna Pearl. Still there. Not as bad. Unsealed Luna Pearl. If you want a purple countertop, this might be the way we can do it for you. It actually looks pretty cool. I might make me one like that for the house. That is pretty cool, but it's still there. Alright, on was our second means of defense. Alright. This is something I think will work really good for you for the do-it-yourself at home. It's called lacquer thinner. You can get it same place you can get the denatured alcohol, Lowe's, Home Depot, things like that. Sometimes you gotta leave it sit on there a minute. So first we're just gonna try to spray it and wipe it. I think most of the grape has come off. I don't know if my spray bottle's gonna work through it. There we go. This is lacquer thinner. You can already see it coming off. I don't know if it's coming off my gloves where I wiped or what. Might want to grab another pair of gloves. It's coming off my gloves. I'm grabbing another pair of gloves, guys. So I changed my gloves, guys. Remember, this was the sealed marble that is very apt to get stains on it and things like that. And this was sealed beforehand. But I don't even think I can really see any more of it, not too much. This is the -3 quartz. Pretty quartz right there. Scrubbed it a lot harder than I scrubbed that high maintenance freaking marble. Alright. Sealed Luna Pearl. Alright. Still see it a little bit. Unsealed Luna Pearl. Alright. Now we're going to take this lacquer thinner that I told you. Works good. And, you know, maybe we can see a little bit still on these. I don't. I'm going to leave it sit there for a minute, guys. Same thing here. I'm gonna wipe this one off first because it's spraying out as I spray it. All right, now that I got this sitting on here soaking, I'm just gonna go grab me a steel wool real fast. All right, this one here's the one we put on first, and so it's been soaking maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe it with the paper towel that I had it sitting on. I'm gonna take this steel wool here and I'm just gonna rub it a little bit. I think you'd be hard pressed to find anything on that marble. And that's just my opinion. Might be a little bit on there, I don't know, but I don't really see much. All right, now we're gonna, this is the quartz. I'll wipe it down good. And every time I do a little to it, it's coming out, but man, it's still a spot. I did a pretty good job of it. I'm gonna hit it one more time with this and hit it with this steel wool again. Got a lot of it out with that one, but you can still see the spot. Alright. Let's go down here to the Luna Pearl that was sealed. I think we're gonna be pretty hard pressed to find anything on this too. If you didn't know there was anything on that one or that one, if I come in here and told you to show me where the stain was, I don't know that you'd find it. Alright. Non-sealed Luna Pearl. Looks like it's done a pretty good job while it's set, kind of drawing some stuff out. And it's drawing more out, but that non-sealed is a problem. I'm not even going to break out a sweat on this one because it ain't going to happen. I can scrub my guts out, but it ain't going to happen. So, there's one more thing you can try. They use it at other shops a lot. I don't care for it at all. I don't think it does any better than lacquer thinner. But you'll have somebody on this video say, why didn't you try acetone? That'll work. Well, I'm gonna try acetone so y'all can shut the heck up. Or why didn't you try acetone, Michael? And that's how they put it on too. Every time they got ain't gonna work, they like to use a roll first time. Y'all know what I'm So acetone with a fresh piece of steel whistle. Oh, sniper-lapper. Pour another 4-gallon acetone on that. One thing I don't like about acetone, as you guys can see, it evaporates so fast. There's ain't no hope for that. Hate to tell you, I could maybe leave it sit on there overnight or something. Let me scrape this down real fast and we'll do our closing thought. that up a little bit. Kind of hide it just a little bit better than it was. But you can still see it. We did fill the hole though. I think we had the best results on this one and on this one. This one here you can see really bad. It was a really big hole. You could fill that yourself at home, but it's not a pretty repair. This one here, it is freaking ugly. It's filled, but it's ugly. This one here, I think you could get away with it filling it at home if you took your time with it and was careful. This one here, I think you could live with too if you took your time with it and was careful. As far as the stain, the grate come off like nothing. Come off really, really good. Main pin on the other hand was a pain in the buttocks. It was really rough. But in the end, my personal opinion, these three here, I would say we were successful in those. This being a marble, I can still see a little bit darker tint here, but this is gray where it was dark at anyway. I don't think anybody that didn't know that stain was there would pick that out. This, the final step of the acetone, really pulled the rest of that out. With it not having any sealer or anything on it, I think it did pretty good. As you can tell by some of the things I say, I'm not a big fan of the Quartz marketing department. I think it does require maintenance. I think it's a good product, but I think it requires maintenance. This sealed Luna Pearl here, I don't think anybody that did not know about that stain would ever come in and pick anything out. And this non-sealed Luna Pearl here, I mean, somebody might see that if, hey look, now that one there's no hope for it, it's done. So for the cleaning, everything I use can be got at Lowe's or Home Depot, and I think everything I use can even be gotten at Walmart. Everything I use other than the soap and water comes in a container like this, or a smaller one, like a quart size one. I think they're all even blue. They just got different names on them. The spray bottles that I use them in can be got at Lowe's, Home Depot, or Walmart. They run about $3 a piece. Steel wool, Lowe's, Home Depot, or Walmart. The regular razor blade, Lowe's, Home Depot, or Walmart. So if you had a stain like this, you call a professional in there, you're looking at, I would say, bare minimum of $200 to $300 to drive out there and do it. They're probably going to surface polish it. That's probably what they're going to do. But I think you could do it yourself for, even if you bought the gallon of the acetone or lacquer thinner or denatured alcohol, you're looking at $20. Steel wool, you can get a pack of that for $5. $3 for a spray bottle. You don't have to have a spray bottle. You know, a couple bucks for some paper towels. I would say you're in between 30 to 50 bucks to do it yourself and get that big old stain off. As far as the hole repair, chip repair, yeah, you can get these from Braxton & Bragg and do it yourself. My opinion, this one here, garbage. This one here, garbage. This one here, yeah, we might get it'll work in a pinch. Say you just having Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner and you didn't want your family to see you had a big old hole in your countertop. It'd work to fill it, yeah, but I mean, you're not gonna win any beauty pageants with that repair. This one here, the same. I think it covered pretty good, but to the touch, it wouldn't pass my quality control at my shop, whereas these would. So yeah, they repaired. You could do it yourself at home, but it might require you to take a little more time and delicacy than I did. And depending on how perfect you want it to be, you might still need to call somebody about this one. I can do other videos on Akini and epoxy, which you could do at home, but it would require you to buy more stuff and have a little bit of skill. So anyways, that's what I have for you today, guys. I hope, if nothing else, it gave you some insight on what it takes to work on this stuff. As far as the marketing department for Quartz goes, by saying it's maintenance free or whatever, they can kiss my pterodactyl. There ain't nothing maintenance free about this. If a granite company you hire that's not me comes to your house and puts quartz in it, and they tell you it doesn't need to be sealed, you need to smack them in the face and tell them to get the heck out of your house, because they are lying to you. Every quartz job I install, I seal it. And had I put sealer on this, it would have come off a lot faster. Now, we did still get it off, but let me tell you, it wasn't no piece of cake. And if it had sat there any longer, I think it would have been there permanently. As far as the power of sealer goes, this came out of the same top. Same top. It was a double sink vanity. Alright? This one here I put sealer on it right before we started this video. The sealer may have sat on it 15 minutes. Didn't really have long enough to soak in and do its job. But you see the difference in sealer and no sealer. Marble, everybody's scared to death of marble. Everybody. Oh, I don't want marble. It's too much maintenance in it. Too hard. Videos prove the stain come out of the marble a lot quicker than it come out of the maintenance-free quartz. I did have the sealer on it. The sealer I used on this one, I've done videos on different types of sealer. The one I used on this one, and of course I didn't leave it set for several hours or overnight, was this Akini Anti-Fleck Nano. The Nano, it's smaller pieces of matter in it that soaks down into the pores and filters better. It's very, very expensive, but it does a good job. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch our spring giveaway video and get registered to win the top. And if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you'd like to see me do a test on, just put it in the comments and I'll be happy to do so. Thanks for watching.